As with many things in life, having solid teamwork is often the key to success. In this morning's U.S. Bank Economic 360, U.S. Bank Senior Portfolio Manager Mike Denneman joins us, along with Wealth Management Advisor Neil Tu. They're in the studio to talk about how teamwork can help you reach your financial goals. Mike and Neil.
Thank you, Peg. Neil, good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
So we just heard Peg say your title, which is Wealth Management Advisor. Perhaps not a term that a lot of people are familiar with. So give us a little background on what exactly your role is.
Sure, Mike. Well, my job is basically to coordinate the team of advisors that we build around each of our clients. So for every family that we serve, we have a deep bench of subject matter experts in areas like investment management, private banking, wealth planning, trust services, insurance analysis, charitable planning, even real estate and farm management services.
Wow.
My role is to coordinate our overall relationship with the client, bringing in the subject matter experts as needed.
Okay.
Kind of like a general contractor, or in basketball terms, a point guard.
Okay. I like that point guard analogy. That fits well in March, of course. So staying with that theme, what you're saying is that essentially your job is to get the ball where it needs to be at the right time.
Precisely.
Okay.
So a very simple example of how this works, how we bring team members on to help clients. Say you have a client who has a short-term need for capital, but most of their assets are invested in a rising market like today's market.
Sure.
So in a case like that, it's a simple play for us to bring in their private banker, set up a line of credit, secure it by their assets. That way they can borrow the money at 3 to 4% instead of pulling it out of the market where it could be earning, say, 8 to 10%.
Sure.
That's a simple play, a layup for us, but it scores points for the clients.
Sure. That makes good sense. And that's a description of perhaps a short-term solution, assuming there are longer-term ones as well.
Well, sure. Well, a longer-term example would be like there's nothing longer-term than what happens when you leave this earth.
Right.
And our trust advisors, for example, routinely work with our clients and their attorneys to spell out in trust documents how their assets will be distributed to family members after their death, how they could minimize the taxes on their estate, or how they might distribute money to the charities that they care most about after their death.
Sure.
So it might sound surprising, but it's very common for our trust officers to be carrying out specific wishes of a client 20 to 30 years after their death through the trust that we manage for them. So this is just one example of how we actually do a lot more than manage money for clients, though we do manage money very well. But what we do is build a long-range, short-range, multi-dimensional financial team around our clients, and the wealth management advisor coordinates that process.
Sure, so a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts, but always get the right ball to the right spot at the right time.
There you go. Neil, thank you.
Sure.
Okay.